Oh, what a beautiful day today. Whew. Look, no one's home. I got the whole driveway by myself. First we do some stretches though, you know. Hey, what's up, YouTube? I think it's 272 today, man. Skateboard beginners. Anyway, 272. Today is Tuesday, April 8th, 2025. It's 3 o'clock on Texas time. And it's 76 degrees today, and yeah. Alright, here we go. Got disturbed by the car. Got disturbed by the car, man. We gotta move the camera now. all my boxes in? You don't want? Thank you. Yeah, I just moved it. Yeah, before I knew about those boxes, I would throw my stuff away. Yeah, I was ready. I throw my steel cars away. Yeah, well, I didn't know about it. Until later. I was all up there and I had to like that.
Gotcha, no
Yeah,
problem.
my wheels, I'm gonna take all this apart, pack it in.
Yeah, things expensive now.
I know. So I gotta have this in my duffel bag. So I could fit this in the box. So.
I think a couple of years ago I volunteered to buy one of my nephews one, not knowing. I thought they was only like 20, 40 bucks.
Oh, you crazy?
Man, that's
Nah, even more. Nah. Oh, yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah, nah. We're back. Yes, so just talking to the mailman. There was the mailman making all that noise in the background. Got the lawnmower over there. Got my sister in the house. They went for a nice little cruise. Cause my sister's getting a surgery, so they went to check out where the place was. They took a little cruise. So I left my ass here by myself. So I'm like, we'll just go outside and make some skateboard video. You know what I mean? So that's what we'll be doing. Yeah, that was quick. That driveway is quick, man. Let's go, see if we rock it down here, huh? What do you think? Going so slow. Slow and low. No tempo. Try a fakey ollie. I got faked out. Faked up with the makeup. I'm sure there's some kind of. What's up, boy? Try fakey to like Axl Rose. Fakey to Axl Rose. Almost there. Just gotta pop it, you know? Gotta pop the bad boy. Pop the bad boy. Pop the bad boy. Bad boy, pop it. Not an audience. I mean Alibaba. No, Alibaba can help me. What a dickhead. The guy way down there, he's like, see those the yard guys? I guess he missed the sweep or something. He's like, hey, over here. Just like I'm missing the fakey ollie. You're probably watching and saying, hey, over here. Maybe I should try on flat. What do you think? There you go. Hit the tail down. Only bad part is because the ground is so rough. I have to get new boards probably like in 2 weeks. Fucking poser. like this. Trying to do that. Try, baby. Funny, before I came out here, I was thinking about like get out here and nollie into the bank. You know, like nollie in? Yeah, like nollie in the bank. So like get over here, go forward. Nollie in the bank. Did it so fast you couldn't even see it. Did it so good you couldn't even see it. What should we do? Saw that? It's so fast. Leaning too far back. Far leaning. Trying to flip on me. Trying to flip on me. Saw that, I popped it. What a poster! I'm gonna pop it again. Gotta get the tail down. Tail from. Oh! Almost a tail stall. Got a lot of almost. too early. Early birdie. I'll set up too much. Too much setup on that one. Man, this is the most skating I've ever done. Should try nollies. Close. So many basics, you know, like nose manual, regular manual, kinds of manuals. Can't do any of that. Nollie, ollie, fakie ollie, switch ollie. So before I came here, I planned out all this stuff. You know, there was a skate park going that way behind you, south. It's about the same distance as when I was living 2023 in Pleasantville, New Jersey. And same distance to Atlantic City, you know. It's like 6 miles. In New Jersey, I didn't have a bike, so I would get up like 9 in the morning and then get there like 12, or leave at 10, get there like at 1. Takes like 3 hours to walk there, you know. And then walk back. But a lot of times my brother would pick me up and my ankle be all, you know, sore and shit. And then this one I was gonna do the same thing, so my sister took me down there, took us, all of us down there, and then we went to the routes, the same route they give you, you know. And most of them doesn't have a sidewalk, and yeah, so actually that skate park is dedicated to the kid. He's like 15, 13 or 15. He got hit by a car, and they dedicated that skate park to him. His name is Cody Rosa something. So my my first thought was I was just gonna walk down there and just carry all my stuff, like ride my board down here because there's a sidewalk down here. Get over there to Raider, Street Raider, and then just walk, and then get to what's it called, Green Belt. Then walk through that one, and then take Green Oaks all the way around to the park. Mostly walking. Just like I did in New Jersey. Or my other option was put all my stuff on the bike, put the bike on the street and walk, you know, on the curbs, the side of the curbs. Yes, they have curbs here, not like Florida. Anyway, that was the second plan. And then turns out, I don't know, I still want to play Yu-Gi-Oh! So I looked up, and it turns out there's a Yu-Gi-Oh! Place right here 2 miles up this way on Pipeline. And this one has all sidewalks. That's how I got to the skate park when I used to come here in 2008. Yeah, my friend Damian Rao, he had a skate shop up here in the city of Hearst. It's about 3 miles from here. I used to skate up the street, the Pipeline. This is the same one I go to dialysis. And so that has all sidewalks. So anyway, it turns out that 2 miles from here, there's a Yu-Gi-Oh! Place. They have on Saturday night from 7 to whatever, which is awesome, because I never got to go at night because, when I was with my wife, I was always with her. Not by force, but, just staying with her and stuff. And, so now, I think she let go because she wanted me to, live my life. So I'm gonna live my life for her. So anyway, I found out there's 2 miles from here. There's what I was gonna do was go to the skate park on Saturday, but instead I'll go here now to the Yu-Gi-Oh! Play Yu-Gi-Oh! On Saturday. And then so I'm pretty stoked at that. And then up the same way, there's a mall up there, about 5 miles. I can ride my bike up there. There's a GameStop up there, so yeah. So I got skateboarding, Yu-Gi-Oh! Video game. Kind of like in that order. Skateboarding first. Video game Yu-Gi-Oh! Is like 2 and 3, or 2, whatever. It's the same. Anyway, yeah, so I'm pretty stoked. I got that. I've been playing the game on my phone and on the computer. But Yu-Gi-Oh! So the skateboarding part, I'm just gonna just ride out here. I mean, as you can see today, I didn't do shit. There's a lot of tricks you can do here. Hopefully I can build a little bank. Put on that end over here, like the little one I had before. That way, you know what I mean? That way I can have some kind of obstacle to ride. Maybe build my little thing and put it out here, If I find some wood, see someone throwing out some wood, I'm gonna grab it. Hope my brother won't say nothing. So that's the deal. That's the little thing. My skateboard up here. And yeah, that's about it. Ride my skateboard out here. Go play Yu-Gi-Oh! On Saturday. Video game, I got paused. Alright. So about the video game, I've been looking forward to the new Switch 2. They just announced the new Switch 2. on the 4th of this month. Today's the 8th, so 4 days ago. So yeah, it turns out not what I expected. They want like $450 for it, $450, and then all the physical game are not even gonna be in a cartridge. Only certain ones, like that. I think the Tears of the Kingdom, Zelda. Anyway, it just comes with a code and you get the cartridge, you put it in there. But there are certain, like Cyberpunk 2077, it's all gonna be in there. almost 65 gigs of the game is in the cartridge. So I'll probably buy that, even though I'm not gonna buy the Switch 2 for now. It doesn't even have the OLED screen, so they're waiting for that to be up. They'll probably wait like 2-3 years to upgrade it to the OLED screen. So they're gonna try to sell the regular ones first. Yeah, there's a lot of nickel and diming, and then they went and jumped the gun to sell the games for $80 now, digital games. The Donkey Kong Bonanza, it's $70, so it's like, depends on if they feel like the game's gonna be replayable, how they adjust the price. So as far as the Mario Kart 9, but it's called World now, I guess they say that's gonna be really playable. Plus they sold like 67 million copies of the Mario Kart 8. So yeah, they make a lot of money. They made like $4 billion or something last year. I guess it's not enough. And they even come with a tech demo to show you how to use the Switch 2. You gotta pay $10 for that. Yeah, it's stupid, I know. So then they got a external camera for $50, and then you have to subscribe online, $20. Yeah. So in order to use the chat button on the controller, if you don't have online, you can't use it. I don't care about none of that. I was just thinking about the physical game, but right now there's no physical one. Only one, like I said, I mean, just for collectible wise, I'll probably buy the Cyberpunk one. Just the game. Because I still have the Cyberpunk unopened PlayStation 4. Just to have. I have a bunch of Cyberpunk manuals. Not even open. Because the game was like a lot of bugs, so it was on sale for like, it went down as far as $7 for one of those big old manuals that was supposed to be $40. Yeah, it went down to like $7. I bought all of them. So as far as video game goes, it's nothing really that I really want. Still playing Final Fantasy. Right now I'm playing Final Fantasy 3 on the phone, the remake. I'll probably play that right now when I go inside. We're pretty much done with skateboarding today. I just want to, get my my little feet wet. So I have the dialysis up the street, and what do you call it? I have it up the street, and I was going at 4 o'clock to 8 o'clock at night, and yeah, it gets dark at night, so I can't ride my board back. So I switched it to 11 o'clock now. So I go dialysis 11, get out like around 3, come home around now. Yeah, right now it's 3:30 right now. Yeah. If I want, I can still make videos here when I get out dialysis if I want, but most likely not. So yeah, that's pretty much my my update for now. I'm pretty stoked. So I ordered some boxes for 5,000, 4 of the 5,000 boxes that's coming in Thursday. I sort out all my my cards out of those USPS boxes. Put them all there. I got my little mic thing. If I want to make my Let's Play video, but probably not, because I don't get that many views. Those things barely hit like 10 views, so probably not gonna waste my time on it. You know, it's not a sort of after. I love the game. I'm just gonna play the game for my own satisfaction, you know. But then you're probably thinking, Lo, what about your skateboarding video? You barely hit like 20 views too. Yeah, but this is more of a journey, you know what I mean? This is more of a like a life journey, you know? Building my legs, muscles, and everything like that. It's more of a journey for myself, and whoever wants to watch it is fine. But it's more for myself. But the video game is just more of a time wasting, you know what I mean? Not time wasting, but just, you know, I'm sitting there, my sisters and everything, you know, they just chat with their own little thing. They watch their own little TV. So while they sit there, I sit there and just play my game while they, you know, chat. Just listen to what they're talking about a little bit here and there. It's more of a like a family social thing, you know. And I could just, cause you know the game, Final Fantasy is a lot of grinding and shit. So you're just sitting there grinding. Yeah, man, everything's awesome because now, from now on, this whole week, no rain. You know, I've been going to church on Sunday, you know, getting my spiritual food. And this Sunday, we're going to go to a Cambodian, like a church festival thing. So that's going to be fun. So I'll make that video. So remember, I always have my, my 4 other YouTube channel in the description, so you want to check those out. Like the family thing is in my Wasteland with Lo channel, you know, stuff I do with my family that goes there, like going to church, going to parties, doing like last time we poured the cement in the backyard, you know, family stuff. And skateboarding, just skateboarding. Yu-Gi-Oh is Yu-Gi-Oh, video games, video game, and then cooking. I haven't filmed them cook, but they cook a lot. They cook like 3-4 times a day. It's just like every time they cook and I'm doing something, I'm, you know, either sleeping or something, you know. But I'm gonna start filming them. So I'm actually saving my money for my dream camera. Yeah, I always wanted a nice camera. You know, every time I watch a skate video, I don't really watch the skaters. I always watch when they land the tricks and then they all huddle up and look at the footage on the LCD, and then I'm looking to see what kind of camera they have. So the one I want is a Sony NX800. There's a Z200. It's the same exact as the NX200, but the Z200 is like a newer. I guess it's the Z line, and then there's the NX line. And like the Z200 is you know, it just came out like 6 months ago. It's the newest line, and it has like all these other stuff that for like broadcasting shit. You know, like 4 or 5 different things. Other than that, it's all exactly the same. And the difference is $800 difference, so I don't need those other gadgets. The 800, I could buy extra batteries, you know what I mean? I could buy extra batteries. That's the most important. And extra, what do you call it? Memories, you know? Because you know how long my videos are. So yeah, I'll use that extra 800 to buy the memories and a battery, you know? So I'll get the NX 800, Sony NX, it's called Sony HXR-NX 800. Yeah, so that's my dream camera. So I'm saving money for that. It's $3,300 for it, and plus tax, it'll probably be like $3,500. probably like almost 4,000 by the time I get extra battery and extra memories. Yeah, I don't need any of that shit. I don't need the light, the microphone, and filters. I don't need none of that shit. A lot of them try to sell you all that. And the tripod. I got a tripod right here, sitting on this camera. So yeah, that's my next thing. That's my next thing is I'm gonna save up for that camera. So I finally have the chance to like my sister Elizabeth was saying. She says she asked me what's the most money I ever held in my hand. Right? I said like 1,200. I said for like 30 minutes, right? Because when I was living in California, my rent was $1,070, right? 1,070. I would get out 1,200. Then I would walk like 30 minutes. I have the $1,200 in my pocket for like 30 minutes. I would get to Winco, which is a supermarket that sells a money order. If they don't sell them, I'll go to Walmart. I say, yeah, like 30 minutes. So she laughs. And now she says, you're 54 years old. Oh no, and she asked me, and then I said, in reality, I said the most I ever had for myself is probably like $200, right? You know, after I pay everything. Other than her and my other sister sending me money the other time, and my other sister-in-law from Florida, they sent me what, 800, I think, 700 or 800. Other than that, like I told them, well, when we had the stimulus check, 1,200. So now she says, okay, now you have you're 54 years old, and now you finally have your dream come true, right? Because now I'm living with my sister, you know. And she told me just get stuff you want, you know. You don't have to worry about the rent anything for now, you know. If I need help to pay rent everything, I'll let you know. So then I get $1,307. So my sister, one of my sisters in Florida, she had her phone, and then she had extra phone for me. So I sent her $200 to cancel my phone, you know. And I told her, if you need any more, you know, let me know. So then, yeah. So I probably have like, right now I have about 1,000. So 3 more months I could get that camera. So April, May, June, July. So yeah, so July I could buy my dream camera, man. 3 more months. So it feels weird because, you know, I never really had money, even, you know, born in Laos and everything. They even have a fishing hook, man, you know. Had to make everything. Had to make everything. I had to suffer. Not suffer, but, you know, make ends meet all the time. So even had that stack of money in my room, I just put it in an envelope and just like put it in the drawer. Like I didn't even count or anything, you know. Just sitting there. My first thing was I was gonna buy back in the day, you know, like when I was a kid, 1984. You know, came to live in New Mexico when I was 13 years old. All my friends, man, they had hi.
What are you doing, boy?
Video.
Having fun?
Yeah, making my video.
Good.
Why, you want to be my video?
Have fun.
Want to be my video?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, so you know, all my friends, they all got like nice bikes and everything, you know. One got like a Shrimp Predator. Another one got like a Redline RL. Another one got like a... And then this other guy, Kyle, he was really good at BMX, so he got sponsored. He had like red line flights, which is like $200, you know, 3-piece crank. All of us had like 1 piece. 3-piece crank was unheard of, you know, $200. So, you know, you're 13 years old. And I guess one of my, because we lived across the street, like that. Like across the street like that would be the church, right? That house would be the church. So, so we had a loud church on this side and then an American church on the other side. And then we had the American guy. He kind of helped the Lao and the American, you know. So he helps us, my sister, you know, translate and everything. So his son had a bike. And you know, it was one of those Huffy bike with the banana seats. So you're one of those banana seat, you know, one of those bike with the banana seat. So I got one of those. I was like, fuck, you know. I was all embarrassed because it was like a girl bike with a banana seat. You know, with those like long handlebars, like the monkey bars. So then I took the little brace off in the back and my seat came like that. You know, I wanted to get a regular seat like everybody else. I was just trying to fit in, you know. And we only came like 3 years to the United States, you know what I mean? So I was trying to fit in. And then, so I was like, alright, you know, whatever. You know, because we had a big family, you know what I mean? Just came from like being a refugee and everything, and I think I finally got a bike. I think it was like the next year or something. My mom, she felt bad. She finally got my sister here to what do you call it? Buy me a bike. I got California Mongoose California version. And I'm getting my friend Brian Honeycutt. He had a Z bike, a Z. Anyway, we went to Walmart store and we ended up getting it stolen. Our bikes. Yeah, I had so many bikes stolen. Then I got one for when I graduated high school in Phoenix, Arizona. Actually, in Tempe, Arizona, McClintock. And yeah, I got that. And my brother Spencer rode it to the Fry's grocery store, and he got it stolen. It's like, fuck. It was a nice mountain bike too. So then, so anyway, yeah. So I was saying when I came here, I was like, I want to buy it's a replica, whatever. It's a, you know, reissue of a big it used to be called, was it PK? The old style was PK Ripper. The old style called PK Ripper. And so the reissue is called the Big PK. And yeah, I was gonna get that. So that was my goal, was like, oh man, give me a, but the problem is I can't park anywhere. The garage is all full. Wanna see? See? the cars here. See, there's nowhere to park the bike. So I'd have to park it outside. So just like right now, I have my bike that Matthew gave me, but I have to park it outside, you know. Put the tarp over it. So I was like, maybe put it in my room, and my room's like no room because the bed's bigger than the room. Anyway, so I'm like, oh well. So then I'm like, yeah. So I was thinking, well, what's the next thing I like? Camera, right? Yeah, so that's how I came up with the camera, because, you know, I'm always like, you know, I see these guys with these, like, you know, $3,000, $4,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 camera, and you know, they're like, nah, I can't. I'm not gonna bring it out though. I'll get jumped for sure. I'll get mugged for sure. I'm just gonna use it to film like the family and, you know, stuff like that. I'm not gonna take it with me. I mean, I'll film it out here, you know. That's what I'm gonna use it for. But I'm not gonna I'll take this camera with me, like, to do blog or whatever. But, you know, I'm not gonna take my, you know, I'm gonna take my $4,000 camera with me. And if you think about it, you know, like, people have vehicles, right? They have cars, like that guy over there has a boat, and big ass 350 over there. I mean, their shits are like, what, $100,000, you know? So $1,000 is a lot to me, you know. But so my sister was like, you know, you've been doing, my sister's Connie's like, you've been doing dialysis, you know, since 1996, you know. She's like, you don't know when you're gonna go, right? You never know when you're gonna go, 'cause life's a bitch and then you die, you know. Just my vision too. I'm blind in my left eye. I only got like 30%, and she feels bad that she lived, you know, far from me. I mean, the only thing she could do is help me with my with money or whatever, right? But now I'm here, so, you know, we're eating good. You know, we're getting closer to the Lord. Yeah, because, I mean, everybody have their thing, but for me, man, you know, if I didn't have God, you know, if our family didn't have, you know, Jesus Christ save us and die for our sin and everything, seriously, like the other night, my sister Elizabeth and my sister Connie were saying that they were never in my situation, you know, because they were always working and having good jobs and everything. They always had money, right? Money saved up and 401k and all that stuff. You know, they have good credits. They could buy a car, they buy whatever, right? I mean, they bought this. The last one they bought, look, they bought that. What is that? 535i BMW, you know? So, but me, I always, you know, never had anything, so I never really, plus I can't drive anyway, so cars and all that doesn't come into my brain, you know? Doesn't really, like, register to my brain. So, but then I never really, you know, it's just me and my wife, and we just try to, you know, she's on disability too, so we just try to get by, whatever, you know, eat this, eat that, and maybe we survive pretty good, you know, because she got 1,700, I got 13, so between us we got 3,000. Pay 1,200, pay another 100 for the internet, another 100 for the 2 phones, so yeah, so 1,300, you know. I mean, that's pretty good, you know what I mean? But what I did for the longest time was I would pay the rent, then she'd buy whatever for the house, you know. So I mean, I barely got 1307 now. Before I was, I was getting like 12. Like I said, I had like maybe the most $200 cash in my pocket the whole time. So, like when I go play Yu-Gi-Oh, I spend at least $20. Get something to eat. Enter the tournament, $10, and yeah, about $30. Sometimes I got by the sleeves, $8. So that's 30. Somewhere around there. So, sometimes I'll go to a sneak peek. It's $22.50, right? Plus something to eat, like another 30, some or so to 40. Even though it's only 3.5 months, because there's one coming up right now this month, April like 20th or something, and yeah. So now I actually have like spending money in my pocket now. And that's what my sister said. She wants me to enjoy life, So she says, you see whatever, just buy it, or just let me know. I'll give you a card to buy it, Like the other day, she bought me it was cold, it's 37 degrees in the morning. She bought me a little heater, and she bought me those Yu-Gi-Oh boxes. We went to the store down there, they didn't have it, so I ordered online. She bought me a mic stand. She bought me a basket for the bike and a pump, 4 inner tubes, some tools for the bike. Yeah, so just stuff that I need. She bought me some clothes to wear to the church. So yeah, so now it feels weird, Before I'd be like, oh fuck, man, can't get that card. It's like $50, right? I can't get it. Or I'll be like, oh man, I kind of want, dude, there's a limited edition skateboard, I can't get it. I don't have money, Or there's like a limited video game or something like that. It feels weird, to just have the money to get it now. But I'm not gonna get it because I wanna. Of course, I'm gonna use a little bit here and there to go play Yu-Gi-Oh Saturday. Check it out. Maybe they got some cards. I'll buy a couple of cards, some sleeves. Just support the store. Yeah, just go do that on a Saturday, and then it feels kind of weird, to almost be like normal now because I have money, to buy. I mean, not like excessive money, but way more money than I used to have. And yeah, because like it feels weird. I look down in my wallet and I got like three $100 bills. It's like, wow, dude, it looks like a dollar bill to me because I'm used to just being broke all the time. Like I said, not me, but like my sister was telling me too. She said it's all God's plan, He planned all that. He knew that I was suffering and everything, that one day I'd be rewarded, and the time is now. And she said, don't worry about anybody else, just enjoy yourself, and if you want to buy some new Bone Swiss 7-ball bearings for $65, go for it, You don't buy that new like that I just did this Thrasher magazine today. So if you want to buy that new Andrew Reynolds with the monkey on it, hook it up, So I'll probably go, I'm gonna check it out to see. There's a skate shop up here, but I don't know how far it is. I like to just go to the skate shop, and buy a board there. I still believe in local, So go check out the skate shop, maybe, meet some friends. So I have someone to skate with, they can pick me up, because, I can't drive, or I can meet them somewhere. That's the only problem here is there's no sidewalks, Anyway, I didn't get to the sidewalk part. I did finish it, but I didn't. Sucks for people to turn my video off, right? Earlier. Because you know that, what I mean? You come for the skateboard, you stay for the story. So there are 2 ways to go to dialysis. Go straight this way, hospital, or go this way in Pipeline. So I went this way, and my dialysis was at 4 o'clock, and the school got out at 3, and I went around 3. So when I went over there, because there's like uphill and downhill. So when I was gonna go downhill, there was a lot of kids just still walking on the sidewalk. So I was like, fuck, I was gonna bomb the hill. Sitting with my brother-in-law and was telling me, go this way, in the hospital. So the other day I went there, and like my board shot out in the street, and I went to get it. And that street is it's one lane, but it's pretty wide. So I went to get it, and I grabbed my board, and there was a car, like a black BMW SUV. He like swerved like to the right, got real close to me, trying to fucking like scare me and shit, like almost hitting me. He's probably like that far, from me. I didn't tell my sister and stuff. I didn't want her to get scared, And then I was telling my brother, he goes, yeah, probably because you look homeless. They don't like homeless people. Because, my jackets and shit. My Bruce Lee jacket. And, like I wear, like, my little cut-off cargo and shit. That's just my, it's just me. I was worried this because Matt Hensley, Matt Hensley always had the cut-off cargos, He was like one of my idol back in the 90s, early 90s, right? I always like try to mimic him, I even got like a chain wallet and shit because he was wearing a chain wallet. Anyway, yeah. So I feel like that's like a warning, God gave me a warning, like don't go in the street, You might get run over. So I take that as like a warning. Anyway, so yeah, I'm just gonna stick around here, and maybe I could build a little ramp. He'll let me build a little ramp. Or maybe I'll just build it and then show it to him. Because when you talk about it, he's gonna think it's one of those fucking Tony Hawk, half pipe and shit. But I'll just build one of those little bank ramp like I had over there. And and I'll just build in the backyard so he'll see how small it is, I can't even ride in the backyard. There's like a strip thing, but I'll just ride out here, bring it out, drag it out here, and just put it up with my bike and shit. But anyway, yeah, so it still feels kind of weird, like, that I'm kind of like released, no like responsibility, you know what I mean? So no, life is great, man. Thank you, Jesus. Praise the Lord, man. I'm telling you, it's like everything all come together now. It's weird. I don't think I ever get to this point, where where life is like, I never even imagined it. When you read interviews or you see videos and stuff like that, and they always say, oh man, nah, I never, those guys would say, oh nah, I never even, thinking about turning pro, or something like that. They always say, I never think about turning pro. I would just skate or whatever. And that's how I feel, man. Like, because I'm on disability, I only get so much. And I never think, like, I always ever gonna have extra money, to spend on it, Especially, like, I don't spend too much. But it feels weird that if there's a game or a Yu-Gi-Oh card or a pack or something that comes out that I can just buy it now. It feels weird, You know what I mean? I don't know. But I mean, I used to take that for granted when I used to work, you know, at the casino when I was healthy, right? Be like, well, I'll just work, you know, I'll just pick up days and stuff like that, work more, probably need more money, right? And just like I never thought I was gonna get sick, you know. At 24 years old, I got sick. My kidney only worked 10%, but I'm still alive, you know. So I'm grateful for that. I'm still alive. I still got like 30% of my vision. I got all my arms, my legs. I got my skateboard. I got my family. I got God, you know. I don't know, man. I know it's a long rant, but I guess I just feel like right now it's a great time to just kick back, you know what I mean, and just like absorb everything and just release everything at the same time, you know, the yin and yang, you know what I mean, like the yin and yang. So I don't know, I'm just finally got to my you know, like when you watch a movie like Aladdin and shit like that, you know, happily ever after and shit. That's what I feel like, you know. Everything's like awesome now. I mean, it's always been awesome, but more awesome. Alright, man, I think that's it. I think that's all the things I want to say. You know, just thank you for my sister and my brother for taking me in. Thank you for my my sister-in-law and my other sister to come visit. So there's a Lao New Year, celebrate, you know, Lao New Year 2025. Yeah, so, and I got a great roommate named Tony. He had the Honda that used to be here. He's working right now, but yeah, so he's super cool. So yeah, everything's great, man. You know, my dialysis is great. Everyone at the dialysis is nice, super nice. The doctors are nice. I finally got my hours switched to 11 o'clock, so I have plenty of daylight to go and come back. The rain is cleared. It's gonna be all sunny. Go to dialysis tomorrow, kick back, and then maybe Thursday do some more skateboarding, and then well, do what I can. And then my box should be coming. Then at night, sort out my boxes, get ready for Saturday Yu-Gi-Oh. What more can I ask for, you know? Oh, maybe head up to the skate shop, you know, see if we can meet some people and stuff like that, and maybe build my little ramp, start building my little obstacles here and there, small ones. That's about it. Oh yeah, sort out all my screws. I still got all my screws I gotta sort out my cards. Yeah, I got a lot of little knick-knack things to do, still unpacking my stuff, but slowly everything's coming, you know, along. So alright, man. Okay, go out and visit your friends and family, because the dead don't need shit. Okay, they don't need shit. Always keep on rolling. Running water don't go stale. Always have fun. You know, you ever see me have fun, see me quit. And I'll be keeping the underground lit for you and me, alright? Enjoy. Okay? See you next time. Just did the Thrasher video. We got that free poster right there of Mr. Jamie Floyd, 2-time Skater of the Year. Sponsored by New Balance, Dickies Thrasher of the Year. Yeah, we just hung that bad boy today.